Hey guys, Colbert here. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, in this one, we're going to talk about the 10x raids that are coming up tomorrow. Basically, for the weekend, Plarium seems to like the 10x, 2x combo every other week. They seem to like just pushing that towards us every other week. So we're going to have another 10x tomorrow. I'm going to talk about the champions in a bit. But also, guys, we're going to talk about the drop rates data mined from basically the game. This was initially published by Manibal and also on Reddit. This was data mined by a few people, and then they examined all the data available in there, and we actually have information about the drop rates of all items in the game, brews, gear, everything. And also, guys, we know about the pity system that the game has actually in, for ancient shards, void shards, and sacred shards, which I was just extremely surprised about. So guys, getting on with the video. Basically, we do have a 10x that's coming on tomorrow. You're gonna see it available in the game. Basically, the portal is gonna be just shining, but there won't be a 2x here. It's just gonna be a 10x available for each and every one of the champions that I'm gonna list now. So the champions that will be available will be basically Tyrant, Coronar, Elanariel, Trunda, Althar, Default Sinner, Seer, and Ultimate Galax. So out of all these champions, of course, I think all of them have a place somewhere in the game, and you should be trying to summon, in my opinion, because possibly the next 2x is going to be an Ancient Shards one. And if you do have some shards saved up and looking for any of those champions, any of those 10x available champions, then you should go for it. Many out there will be, of course, going for Trunda, the Thunder Thighs Trunda. I mean, look at those thighs. Everyone will be trying to get her for PvP purposes. Some who already have her might be trying to get a dupe one. I'll probably be summoning for her. I do have 14 sacred shards. I know it's a long shot, like a 10x on a sacred shard. Again, like a 6% chance to get a legendary. Then it's going to be a 10x getting the Trunda, but I really hope I get lucky for once and get what I'm trying to fish for. So Trunda is definitely a go-to for everyone who's trying to do some PvP progress on his account. Then, guys, we also have another great champion available, which is Coronar. This one's a Void Legendary. He's just fantastic in faction wars. He's fantastic in PvP, Classic Arena, and also 3v3. He does have his extreme use when you also have Minaya in your team, and there are some niche teams available in 3v3 for just an annoying defense with him. We also have a great poisoner, which is kind of an old poisoner. He used to be great way before we had Frozen Banshee. Now he's a bit outshined by her in terms of damage, and it's Althar. He does have a poison. That's a 4-hitting poison with a 3-turn cooldown when you fully max out that A2. Fantastic poisoner if you don't have anything else. But since Frozen Banshee came into the play, basically she outshines many other poisoners that were available. For example, Juliana is not even talked about anymore since more champions came into play. So another great champion, guys, available is going to be Tyrant Xlamor. So Tyrant is fantastic for that spider. He's fantastic for the clan boss just because of his utility in terms of HP burn, but also decreasing the damage that the clan boss does by 10%, and also providing a defense up and an all ally protection at a 3 turns cooldown. Fantastic champion overall. Has a great kit, so even if you don't get Trunda, for example, that you're trying to get with your shards, I hope that does not happen to me. I hope I get Trunda, but even if you don't get her and you get like a Tyrant, then it's just great. Yes. Okay, Elanariel is another legendary that's available. I do think she would have been better if her AI was built properly. Apparently, there's some issues with her AI that makes her a subpar poison detonator. So Xavia is still number 1 compared to Elanariel. So if you're looking for a champion that does this kind of explosion of poisons, I mean, Elanariel, hopefully she'll get fixed in the future. I don't have her, so I can't say if she was fixed in a recent patch or so, but the consensus so far were that she had some issues. So finally, Seer, Ultimate Galax, and Defiled Sinner. Defiled Sinner, I won't really go over him. I'll go over, of course, Ultimate Galax. And Seer. Seer first is just a fantastic speed runner. She's fantastic for all dungeons, even the Fire Knight. There's some teams for the Fire Knight that do use Seer, although she's not as good for the Fire Knight as she is for the Dragon and also the Ice Golem. She just melts through the waves. And if you have the other supporting characters available for her, she's just fantastic. I also use her in my Faction Wars 21 team, and she definitely farms it with ease, basically because of the support from all the other members. Just a fantastic champion, and I do hope you get her if you're trying to get trying to summon for her. So finally, Ultimate Gallic, guys. He is the prime target, the prime reward we had many months ago from a collaboration with Amazon and Raid. He went into the game and basically changed the whole spider teams available to everyone. He was like the free reward for the first month of Prime, and he basically made it so easy for many to get that spider 20 down and farmable just because of his HP burn on his A3. Fantastic champion overall. You just need somebody to assist him with an attack up before he actually takes his turn with that HP burn, and he makes the spider dungeon way easier just because of his kit. So fantastic champion, even if you get the epics and not the legendaries. Guys, to the next part of our video, we're gonna go over the Reddit post that Manibal actually did. So let me put this up. So Manibal actually posted this video. I'm gonna put a link down in the description or in the comments. I'll see when I'll do that. So Manibal actually posted this video going over everything they found in that DATAMINED file. So they're still going through it. Apparently, the guys who have access to it, I don't have access to it, so I can't read it on my own. But apparently, in that file, there were some descriptions in terms of dungeon drop rates. Let me make this a bit larger. So dungeon drop rates, guys, 5 and 6 star gear chance is 73% and 27% respectively. So I do think that's totally reasonable. Like almost 25%, 1 in 4 you get a 6 star. I think that's reasonable in terms of me looking at the gear that I get whenever I just farm 1000 2000 energy in a dungeon. And then the rare gear chance is at 67%, epic 25, and legendary at 7.5. I would like to see the epic gear chance a bit higher, maybe like 40% if you're farming dungeons 20 instead of 25%. I think this is too low. I think this is too high. Like 2 out of 3 items are rares, and I just sell them at the stage that I'm in the game. Basically, I can't really take a rare item to 16. It's just gonna waste all my silver, unless of course it has some speed and I do need it for a specific purpose. But like 95% of the cases, I do sell everything that's rare, even if it's a 6 star. It's because I just want epics and legendaries, just because of that added stat that can be leveled up. So next up we have should I move myself? Should I move my camera a bit? Let me change this, guys. So next up, guys, we have the item artifact upgrade chance per level. So from levels 1 to 16, the chances are written there. So 100%, and it goes down all the way to 5% at level 16, which makes sense, guys. Like 5%, 1 in 20 to level it on the first try. It makes sense. And if you take all these, you can get possibly an expected cost of an item. As always, I think gear has about 1.5 to 2.5 million cost for me to take from level 1 to level 16. And for amulets, banners, and rings, that's of course way more expensive. Accessories are way more expensive to level up, so that's even worse. Usually like 2 to 4 million silver to get one of those leveled up. So the keeps, guys, of course, the ones that we always hate when we try to do an ascension, we're trying to do a fusion. You need all those potions. Getting those big potions, it's a 3% chance to get 3 of those. I think that's just too low. Make that 5% at least. Plarium, at least. I don't want to get 7 small potions at a more than 1 to 4. So like 27.5 means more than 1 out of 4 runs, I'm gonna get 7 small potions, which are basically useless. You need 100 of those to get 1 superior. It's just crazy. The conversion is crazy. The rates should be way lower for the small potions when you do level 15, or even they should give us small, middle, and big ones. for each run. Make it easy for us, Plarium. Come on. And of course, the ancient shards overall in the dungeons have like a 0.5% chance to drop. Brews have a 6.665% chance, and green shards a 2.85% chance to drop out of dungeons. That 0.5% chance on ancient shards means basically so 1 out of 200 runs. It makes sense. I don't really see many ancient shards when I do farm, and we had some chat with Chosen, and he said that there might even be a limit to this somewhere in the dungeons. So we also have Lydia's multipliers here. The guys found it from the DATAMINED files. I don't think these are really important because Lydia is going to be more for a support, not there for her damage. So I don't really care about her multipliers until she's actually in the game. So the thing that we all wanted to see, guys, is the pity system. What kind of pity system can actually be possible in the game for us to make any use? Usually a pity system, guys, in other games, for example, Seven Deadly Sins that I did play for a while, had a way to know that, okay, I had enough gems, enough premium currency to actually start doing my pulls, and I knew the exact moment I would get a legendary, even if I was like the unluckiest one. I get cold brewing myself. So I knew that even after 10 pulls that I would get that guaranteed legendary pull. We don't have this. The pity system here, guys, is for ancients, sacreds, and voids is very similar. So after not pulling an epic from 20 shards, it increases your chance to pull one by 2% for each shard you pull. So currently it's like an 8% chance to get an epic out of an ancient shard. That basically is not 10% after 20 shards. It's 8% times 1.02. So it's added by a 2% on that 8%. It's multiplicative, not additive. So it's even worse than you guys thought. It doesn't make it way easier to get epics after 20 shards. It makes it a tiny bit better. So if I did like open up a calculator, I'll show you this. So it's an 8% chance, and you times it by a 1.02%, so it becomes an 8.16% chance on that shard number 21 to actually pull an epic, which is it's just too low. I wish this was way higher. I wish this was just a guaranteed epic. And then after not pulling a legendary from 200 shards, it increases your chance to pull one by 5% per pull. This is just crazy. 200 shards, 200 ancient shards have a value of about $200, guys. And having just a 5% chance on that 0.5% chance, it's just crazy. So that 0.5% chance basically becomes, guys, so that 0.05 percent chance, 0.5% chance times 1.05 becomes a 0.525. It's just stupid. It's just stupid how low this is, like even after 200 shots, and it does increase for every single pull after that. So it increases like steadily after every single time you pull, and you're getting unlucky, but it's not a guaranteed way to get a legendary. And for sacreds, it's the same thing. After 12 shards, increase by 2%, and voids 20 shards to get the epic, and then increase by 2%, similar to the ancient shard. So this is not the PDF system we want. We want this. If it actually is true, there's no way to actually check on the validity of this, by the way. So if it is indeed true, I would like to see Plarium posting this in the official game, so we can actually see it within the game here. If we press this button, we want to see that pity system. Even if you guys have implemented it, I know it sucks as a pity system, but if it's indeed the case that this exists, then we kind of need to see it. I don't know about the legality of it, but I do think that they should disclose the rates. And finally, guys, we've got some Faction Wars drop rates. The most important thing out of these is that Faction Wars 20 and 21 have the same rates. So if you're having issues farming 21, farm 20, it's going to be the same chance of about 15 to 20% to get a 6-star glyph. Just fantastic. I mean, it's fantastic for me because I'm just going to farm 20. I'm not going to go to 21 in again. It takes 3 to 4 times the time to farm 21. So not worth it for me. And the chance for plat avatar is at an 80% chance, which is kind of weird. I don't try to get to plat. I don't have the time for that. So it seems that's an 80% chance, and chance of epic gear is at 20% chance, and the chance of legendary gear, wait, no, 80% chance for epic gear. Wait, how is this? What is this? Wait, is this 20% chance of plat avatar and 80% chance of epic gear? Okay, this must have been like a typo. Sorry about that, guys. So 20% chance of plat avatar, 80% chance of epic gear, and 20% chance of legendary gear. So gold 4, it's an equal 25% chance per divine set to drop. It's whatever. And then Azazel basically describes the multiplicative way that the shards work, which I showed you with the calculator here. So guys, this was the video. What you guys think of the 10x that's coming? What you guys think about these data mined information? Of course, go guys to Manibal's channel and subscribe to him. It would really help him out. I know he reached 8K, which was his goal, but even so, go out and check his video. He describes it the same way that I did, but maybe in more detail. So if you guys want to check him out, go over there to his channel, give him some love. And guys, thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already to my channel. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys. I hope you get trended tomorrow. See ya.